everyone, it's Hayes. In today's video we're going to be talking about Amelie and what she might be up to during season 6 of Miraculous Ladybug. Unless of course this wasn't Amelie besides Natalie, and in that case my prediction is that we'll see her for once for some kind of party, but I am 99% sure this is Amelie, and it seems she'll be in the show a lot more because I would bet a kidney that she's moving to Paris with Felix. And I have no real proof to suggest that is correct, to be honest. But just for the sake of the show, I think that's what's going to happen. Felix is on the hero team now, and whether or not that makes sense to do because he's been betraying everyone left, right and centre, I just think it makes sense that he moves to Paris so they don't have to call him every time something happens and be like, "Oi, can you get on the Eurostar or the Star Train and fly over," or whatever mode of transport, you know. I just think it'll make more sense for him to move to Paris.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
However, there is a possibility, I think, where they do keep Felix in London and he's kind of more like a special character who they kind of use for bigger episodes and he's not in regularly like the rest of the kids are, which honestly I do think makes sense too. We know from Pretension that Felix doesn't want to make senti-monsters just for the sake of making them, which he then does in Representation anyway.
What can I say? I'm flattered.
So I could possibly see Felix, and by extension his mum Amelie, staying in London and only appearing in the show when it's a dire situation and they're really, really needed. Or because it's Adrian's birthday. So if that's the case, and they're really not moving to Paris and they're going to stay in Old Londinium, then I don't think Amelie will be doing much in season 6. But if she is moving to France, which I do think she will be doing, then I think her role will look a little bit different. If she does move, I'm pretty sure she'll just live in the mansion, like, it's a mansion. What are Adrian, Natalie and Maurice gonna do with all the rooms? They can't fit 2 more people in? I don't know, maybe they can't. Felix, you have to sleep in the kitchen. And I'm hoping we'll get to see Adrian and Amelie get a lot closer. I know Natalie has been very much Adrian's mother figure in recent seasons, particularly in season 5, in episodes like Passion, and I think she still will be, but I doubt Adrian is going to ignore his auntie, one of his only remaining blood relatives, because they all keep dropping like flies around him. And what's more, Amelie and Emily were twins, they look the same, and Adrian acknowledges this when he sees Amelie for the first time since his mum died / disappeared / a secret third option.
Mom?
So if she's going to be around more, I would really love to see more of a relationship develop between the two of them. Plus as well, Felix is largely independent. He does whatever he wants, whenever he wants. You can't stop him, and that's not a compliment.
I think that's rude.
Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure that Felix and Amelie love each other, but Felix is just a lot more independent to me compared to Adrian, and I do genuinely think Adrian would want to have a really loving and meaningful relationship with his Aunt Amelie. We saw in seasons 1 to 5 how much Adrian wanted to be closer to his dad, wanted to talk to him, wanted to have a close relationship with him, but Gaby Baby was like, shut up and go away. If Adrian is given the chance to have a better relationship with Amelie, I definitely do think we'll see Adrian and Amelie establish a wonderful relationship, and Amelie will co-parent Adrian with Natalie. And maybe also date.
But who knows?
However, regardless of if there's a romantic element to their relationship, I do think Natalie and Amelie will work together. As we saw in Emotion, Amelie is aware Felix is Argos, and she's also aware that Natalie is kind of working with Gabriel on something. So presumably Felix has told his mum about Gaby Baby being Shadow Daddy, may he rest in peace, and now Monarch Daddy. So while I don't think Amelie will know everything that happened, I definitely do think she knows more than she's letting on, or rather than she's been given screen time to tell us, because honestly she doesn't get very many lines. So in this co-parent relationship with Natalie, I think Natalie will divulge to her more of what went on and reveal a remaining enemy that is still among them, of Tomaway. As we saw in the season 6 trailer, which I can't show images of otherwise the video will get taken down, Tomaway is up to something. What exactly I do not know yet, but I would assume she didn't get what Gaby Baby promised her for helping him. So with Amelie on board, who is hopefully just as cool as Natalie, they will work to bring Tomaway down, which is something I can also see Felix getting on board with to help in order to protect Kagami, as that's been his motivation around his girlfriend since Emotion. What they'll do exactly though, whether it's just Amelie, just Natalie, Amelie and Natalie, or with Felix as well, I'm not really sure, since I'm not 100% certain of what Tomaway's end of the deal was with the wish, but I definitely do think it was to do with Adrian and Kagami. but also at the same time, if I could wish for anything, I wouldn't wish for that. God, Tomoe, you have no imagination. But if that's what she truly wanted, you weirdo, or even if it's not, I'm not sure what she'd be doing in the meantime to try and achieve that. Probably ask Lila to break up Adrian and Marinette, and then Felix and Kagami. I don't know, but whatever it is, I think Amelie with Natalie, and maybe also Felix, will try and stop her. So basically, my prediction, Amelie and Adrian are going to have a great relationship, and Amelie is going to become Queen Amelie besides reigning Queen Natalie, and it's going to be amazing. But anyway, besties, that's just what I think so far with the information we have at the minute. I'd love to know what you all think, and I'll see you in the next one.